Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick, here watching the Fanatic Rundown. I don't know what it's going to take for this team to get going. I really don't. They seem to be finding their way. As we talked about earlier today and over the past couple videos, they looked really good against the Tampa Bay Lightning and Florida Panthers. Got a big win to close out their 7-game road trip, but tonight the Edmonton Oilers, pretty close to their 9-1 loss to the Colorado Avalanche, get absolutely demolished tonight by the Dallas Stars. The Stars take them down 8-3. 9 goals, 8 goals. This is just completely unacceptable from this team. There's how they can play this poorly, show this little emotion, just completely give up like this. It's extremely disheartening to watch as a fan that loves this team. They're coming off a very long road trip. That's a very tiring road trip, and yeah, they're going to come out a little flat, but to give up a 4-goal first period, Stuart Skinner chased once again, Calvin Pickard comes in. Unfortunately, not much better. Neither goalie really getting any help tonight, but obviously both goaltenders, 8 goals allowed. Both of them have to be better. Everyone in front of them, aside from maybe one guy, which I will give full credit to, and that is Connor Clattenburg, the one bright spot for the Edmonton Oilers. Definitely tonight, the biggest bright spot over the last couple days. He scores his very first NHL goal tonight, so congratulations to Clatty. He was far and away the best Edmonton Oiler tonight. The Oilers do make this one, well, I can't even say they make it interesting, but they get a couple goals back as well from Evan Bouchard and Jack Roslovic. Jack Roslovic stays hot, but all of it in a losing effort tonight. I was talking about it a couple of videos back, I believe, like where Matt Savoy got his first NHL goal, and we see it tonight for Connor Clattenburg, and it's just so disheartening to see it happen on nights like this. You really wish you could celebrate Connor Clattenburg's very first NHL goal with a big victory, sold out Rogers Place that's going absolutely nuts. I mean, commentator Jack Michaels was absolutely thrilled for Connor Clattenburg. He might have been the biggest one cheering him on in oil country there, lost his voice on the broadcast. So that was a little funny to listen to. Glad that Jack finally did get his voice back before the night was over. He's got a few days off here before Saturday to give that voice a rest. But yeah, just really disheartening, guys, to see the effort from this team tonight. An 8-3 loss. Connor Clattenburg, as I mentioned, the only real bright spot for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. They came out absolutely flat. Dallas was all over them. On the power play, Dallas goes 3 for 4, so not even the penalty kill. The Oilers get 1 power play tonight. The officiating was a little bit off tonight, but definitely not going to blame the officiating for the loss tonight. It was, of course, Hockey Fights Cancer night. Some beautiful stories heard on the broadcast. Special night for me, like I said. Lost my father, grandfather, and I think we've all lost or been affected by cancer in some way. It's just the most absolutely horrible thing. So just another thing compounding how the Oilers could come out and show this kind of effort for a night like this. It's just frustrating in every single sense of the word for this team. I guess one of the bright spots is that they do have the next 3 days off to practice, to work on things. I'm sure one of those days is a mandated day off, but probably at least 2 of those 3 days this team can work on their craft. Whether we're going to see anything from GM Stan Bowman over these next 3 days, I kind of doubt it because there's really no rush to do anything. They don't play again until Saturday, but who knows? Last we heard, they were going to probably hold off till the 30-game mark and see how this team looked, but if you're basing it on how this team looked, they just looked absolutely horrible tonight, and they have the excuse that they're coming off a super long road trip. They're probably bagged. They're probably really tired, but an effort like this, an 8-3 loss, it just cannot be acceptable for a team that's been to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals. They have to be held to a higher standard than this. Maybe they lose this game no matter what, but it's got to be closer than 8-3. There is no way an 8-3 loss can be acceptable. So there was some talk today, as I mentioned in my earlier video, about possibly a Jordan Binnington trade with the St. Louis Blues. We'll see if anything comes from that. That was Sportsnet's Nick Kyprios reporting on that. Just a rumor right now, just speculation. I know most of the talk on social media over the afternoon was that Jordan Binnington actually has worse numbers than Stuart Skinner right now, so would that really be an upgrade? We'll see if it's even entertained. It's going to be extremely difficult for the Oilers to pull off with the cap hits and all that kind of stuff, so don't get too excited one way or the other right now. Let's see what unfolds here over the next little while, but the Oilers could bring in Jordan Binnington or another goaltender, but that would only really solve one problem with this team, and this team's got several problems right now: defense, offense, and certainly in goal. So we'll see if anything does come over the next 3 days here. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, but for right now, I was really hoping to close out Tuesday here with a victory, to have 3 days for this team to work forward in a positive direction, but unfortunately, after two strong games against Tampa Bay and Florida, this team takes, well, we'll call it 8 steps back with an 8-3 loss to the Dallas Stars. But the one big bright spot on the night, Connor Clattenburg gets his very first NHL goal. So congratulations to Clatty. Really happy for you, bud. And just wish you would have had a better night to celebrate it with. So that's all for me for now, guys. Like I said, I'll keep you updated over the next few days if anything does go down, but I'm not expecting anything other than the Oilers trying to get this all figured out. Let me know your thoughts on the game tonight, on what you want to see the team do here going forward. Let me know in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.